Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all in series of SQLite. Today we will see a very important topic, SQLite triggers. So here we have the concept of SQLite triggers. Firstly, we have to set the path as we have done usually in previous videos as well. So this is the way of setting that path where we have that SQLite application as well as that test1.db given database file. Now, after that, firstly, we just create table company and have these columns: ID, name, age, address, and salary. Next is before going further, I'm just briefing about the triggers. It is an event-driven action or database callback action that functions, which is invoked automatically when an insert, update, and delete statement is performed on a specified table. So the main task of triggers are like enforcing business rules, validating input data, and keeping an audit trail. So there are certain uses of triggers as well. Triggers are used for enforcing business rules, as I have said, and validating input data. So it's very important. It's an event-driven action, generating an unique value for a newly inserted row in a different file and write to other files for audit trails and purposes. So this is also very important, and query from other files for cross-referencing purposes. These are some of the uses of that triggers. Now the advantages that we have of triggers, it makes the application development faster because the database stores triggers. You do not have to code the trigger actions into each database application. Define a trigger once, you can reuse it from many applications that use the database. So reusability is also there, as well as it makes that development of application is faster. Next is the maintenance is quite easy. If the business policy changes, you have to change only the corresponding trigger programs instead of each application program. So you can say that maintenance part is quite bit there, and it's very useful once we have these trigger concepts, which is wonderful concepts in application development. So how to create triggers? The create trigger statement is used for that to create a new trigger in SQLite. This statement is also used to add triggers to the database schema. So we have this example that create table company first. We have just done with this create table company. Now next is dot table. So company is here showing with these fields, these columns. Now next one is create table audit. Here we have employee ID and entry date. These two fields are there. Now SQLite create trigger, this is that syntax we have to use when we are going to create trigger in SQLite. So create trigger, this is the trigger name, and audit underscore log after insert on company, that is begin. Then there we have that logic which is going on. Trigger logic goes here, and finally we end with this follow up with semicolon. So this is that we have created that employee ID and entry date. These are two that fields we have in audit table, and new.id, this is the timestamp that we have, and finally we end. So this is the syntax. The trigger name is audit underscore log. So we insert that values into table, company table. So here we have this ID, name, age, address, and salary. So this is we have done over here, and we just created this one, and finally insert these values over here. So this is that logic we have. One is ID, award is name, 22 is age, Goa is address, and salary is 40,000. So at the same time, a record will be created in audit that in the table we have. So here we have this. This is just because of trigger which we have created on insert operation on company table. So this is that we have created that create table audit. So we can say that we have created on insert operation on a company table. Let's see the audit table. So Here select a star from audit. So finally we have this that value with that timestamp and the date. So this is that ID we have. So this is that we have once we use this select a star from that table name. Now the next one, this particular command, you can list out triggers by using SQLite that master statement. So here we have select name from SQLite underscore master, where type equals to triggers, and we get this outcome as audit log, which is a trigger name. You can see the name of the trigger over here, which is an audit underscore log. So next one is through this statement, you can also list down the triggers on a specific table by using AND clause. So here we are using AND clause. So here we have table name is company, and the trigger that type we are going to just see the concept and see that audit underscore log is a trigger name. So this is the way that we have just to use these syntaxes to see the list of the triggers we have created. And now the next one is if you want to create the triggers before inserting the data, so you have to use this following syntax: create trigger before insert on a company. Company is a table name, so you may have this option, and this is the syntax you have to follow. Begin insert into audit. Audit is again a table name. Employee ID entry underscore date. This is that we have, and values. So this is syntax we follow, and finally we insert into company, and these are the values according to these given fields. Finally, you can see that trigger is created already, so you cannot insert the record. And here you can see once you just use this create triggers after uh, up and after update. So this is after and this is before. So this is the syntax that you may use for just getting that creation of triggers before insertion. So thank you very much. And if you like these videos, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you may get the notification of the latest uploaded video. Please try this syntax and semantics at home and try to understand the concepts of SQLite till now we have done in previous lectures. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.